Well, it's Thursday and it's the 28th of May, and it's job to believe that we're coming to the end of another month already. And I finished my last vlog off by saying that I'd intended to plant the Clarkia and some of the Nemisia out, but I never got around to doing it. So this is nearly a week later. And so I'm coming out into the garden now this evening because I'm away for a couple of days. So I need to get a lot of this put out today before it's too late. I've still got these odd few runner beans which are for my grandson, but my daughter has suggested that I plant them here in my garden, and then he can come and keep an eye on them every now and again and have the beans off them when they come. So I need to get these planted out as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 6 in here, which is a little bit disappointing seeing as I planted 15 in there. But I've got enough runner beans anyway. I've also got down here the Snapdragon, so I'm going to be planting that out today as well, because it's going to be getting pot bound if it's left any longer. And I've been to the garden centre and I brought some more of these marigolds. The garden centre is literally just a couple of fields away really. It's called Wilgrow, and I go there to support them as much as I can. So I've got 4 of these, so there's 24 altogether. And then I've also bought a dozen petunia because I've got 3 hanging baskets which I haven't used yet. So I'm going to put a mixture of whatever I've got here into these. And then also outside I've got some geranium which needs potting or planting further. And so I've got quite a lot to do. And so I'm going to make a start by first of all taking the runner beans and planting them down there in the garden. Now I did, when I put this lot of runner beans in, I did leave 4 sticks there which didn't have any runner beans to them. So that's okay for putting 4 of these to. And then the other ones I'll just put down at the other end over there. As you can see, these rogue potatoes are coming through here, but I will leave them because you never know, I may get something off from them. I will do these hanging baskets out by here. I better get something to kneel on because I'm getting the knees of my jeans green. They're only small hanging baskets, but they'll do for 2 to go outside the front and another one hanging here in the garden. I have got a previous petunia there that's not been planted yet. So I will use some of this compost up here. I've had two cameras out on the one on the patio and one just down here by the trellis, watching the nest boxes, because I'm not too sure whether one of the great tits might have fledged today. I can hear one calling somewhere and the mother looking for it, but I've not been able to find out where it was. So that's the 3 baskets done. I've got 2 more of these clay pots which I've had the bulbs in. So I'm going to take the bulbs out and put some of these into here. So that's them done. The next job is, now that I'll put them by for a moment, is that I'll get some more of the Nemisia and I'll be going through this bed here and up on the top there as well with some of those. That one there has actually got a sunflower coming out as well, so some seed must have fallen into the compost. So I can stick it in there, see what happens. Time to trim off the last couple of tulips and these cowslips. I'll let them die back now. A lot of these daisies are done with as well now, but I've got nothing to replace them with at the moment. I have been watering all of this over the last few days while it's been so hot, and yet everything is so bone dry. Gonna have to give it a really good soaking again this evening. Right, so now I've got to put some Clark here down here in this bottom bed. I'll lift the camera up a little bit and you might just catch the little ones coming in and out of the nest. The nest is in the middle towards the top. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up some of the pansies now. They're the winter ones, and although there's still some flowering on them, they're just about dying off, and the space can be used instead for the Clark here, because in these pots I've got up to 2 or 3 in each of them. So much for kneeling on something. Too late now. If I see the birds coming back to the nesting box, I'll move away to give them chance. And this is where I'll put the marigolds in as well. Some of them. There's one there now, so I'll move away. I have got a few pots here which I intended to put some Nemesia in as well. This one here got broken over the weekend. We had a load of people here, but one of my grandchildren knocked his pot over and broke the geranium. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to split the end a little bit like that. I'm going to tuck it down into the compost, and you never know, it might just spring to life. But I'll put a couple of Nemesia in here as well. Well, that's quite a lot of planting done. Still a few more odds and ends to do here. And in here, some of this I don't think I will get to use now, but I've got the Snapdragon left now, which is going to go out the front. So there's a number of them. You can see some of them are doing better than others, so I'm going to put them out the front. And then I got some more marigolds to go out the front to give a bit more colour out there. And then I'll see what's about in the greenhouse after I've been away Friday and Saturday. So I've been out around the front and planted some more stuff here. Unfortunately, the slugs have been killing some of the stuff off, so I've lost a few of the cosmos. And I've had the sprinkler out here for about half an hour soaking everything, because despite the fact that I've been watering it, the ground underneath is very, very dry and hard. And I did put some fertilizer on the lawn last week or the week before, and it needs a few good soakings for it to set in. So at least there is some colour at the front of the house. You can see where whatever I put in the feeder has been killing off the moss. And now I've got the sprinkler at the front of the back of the garden. I'll leave that going for quite a while. It'll get the hanging baskets soaked through. And then I'll move it across to the other side there. Get all of this soaked. And then I'll take it down the back and I'll get all of that soaked down there as well. So really that's about it for my planting out for this spring, really. So this will be the vlog which will come out. This is the 28th today. It'll be a week Sunday. And then from there on my vlogs won't be quite as often because there'll be less to do. It'll just be a case of keeping an eye on everything and then waiting for the plants to flower and to bloom, and for the vegetables to eventually come through. So my vlogs will be updates, and then I'll probably fill them up with some other material as well. So thank you again for watching. Might have been a little bit tedious today and I'll have wound some of it on quite fast, but that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, as I do appreciate all that do watch and like and subscribe. So thank you very much.